Hi guys, it's Pastoral Bookroom here with another video after like 2 weeks. It's been about 2 weeks. And I first want to mention that, I usually start off with a good sketch, but today's sketch was kind of ugly. I'm gonna blame how ugly the drawing is on how bad the sketch was. It doesn't turn out that ugly, but it starts off really ugly. Like, look at it. It's it gets better though. Her face is kind of wonky. Her lips are like, it's not centered. Nothing is really centered. But you're just gonna ignore it. We're gonna pretend that everything is fine, everything is good, and everything is perfect. Alright? You're just gonna use our imagination. I tried something with the hair that did not work. So I will change it later. Yeah, you see what I mean when I say it doesn't work. I tried kind of drawing individual curls, but I messed up. Oh my goodness, I actually changed the wonky face a little bit. I don't remember doing that. Her face is still wonky, but now it's just less wonky. Better than nothing, am I right? Speaking of wonky, her eyes were kind of wonky too, but now after I drew the eyelashes, it becomes easier to ignore. That's all I can say. And finally, on to changing the hair. Now, for this hair, I actually really like what it became, and you'll see what I mean later. I first started by drawing the perimeter, and I really like drawing hair in its afro state, so I went back to what I know. But I tried drawing the puffs in heart shapes, and oh my gosh, I don't know why I've never tried this before. I don't know why it never came to my mind, but I love it, and I think I'm going to incorporate shapes into the hair much more often because it's so cute, and I absolutely am in love. Next, I'm just going to add some more color to the face. I added some coloring around the eyes especially, and I really like what that did to the drawing. The blush, I almost want to say it's too much, but never too much blush, so... things are starting to look up. She started out really ugly and wonky, but things are going better. I decided to shift the hair to more of a reddish brown because, I drew hearts and I wanted the color to match somewhat. I also started looking for a background color, and I ended up on blue. If you guys haven't noticed yet, blue is my favorite color. So I tend to pick it whenever I can. But honestly, in this case, I felt it was really the best color. It suited the red hair. Now on to the clothes. At first, I wasn't gonna draw any shoulders, any of that, but she started to look a little awkward. I don't know if you saw her before, but her neck was long, so I just had to fit in some shoulders down there. And I drew these cute little bows that I'm now realizing aren't exactly the same size, but we're also gonna ignore that, just ignore all your problems. Life is better that way. Or not. Next we're moving on to the eyes. And usually when I do the eyes, I feel like it ruins a piece, but for this, I really like the shape that I drew the irises in, so the color is a little awkward for now, but I do change that. It was looking a little too gray for me. I was trying to make it brown, but it turned out kind of unsaturated and gray. So I changed the color to match the hair. Now I'm adding the shine, which really brings it together. And I also started drawing tears. Now, if you remember at the beginning in the sketch, there were tears. I kind of forgot, and I was starting to really like how the piece was going, but I still wanted to try and draw the tears nonetheless. And you can probably guess by how they look. I've never really drawn tears before, so they do look a little weird, but at least they're identifiable as tears. And that is pretty much it for the piece of art. I really like it. It's simple, but it's cute. So, I mean, I'm happy with that. And here's a version without tears. She still looks a little wonky, but that's only because I told you she was wonky. If you didn't know what she started as, you know, you would think it's alright. Anyway, tell me which one you prefer, which one is your favorite. Mine is the one without tears, but I think both of them are cute. That is it for this video. Goodbye. Hope you have a wonderful day wherever you are.